Facing off tonight with the Union Sports Minister Ajay Makan is Reverend Valsan Thampu, Principal of St. Stephen's College. Our other panelists just joining us. Reverend Thampu, you took this too far, didn't you? You wanted to penalize this young man. You had a good point you wanted to make. You chose a very bad example, didn't you, with Unmukt?
Well, Arnav, greetings from St. Stephen's College. I was listening to the previous segment. The Arnav I heard in the previous segment is not the Arnav I hear in the present segment. In the previous segment, you were crying foul about the shortchanging of rules and procedure. And in this segment, you are rooting for the same. I wish we could be a little more consistent.
Reverend Thampu, let me try and make my point to you. You see, here is a young man. There are 19 camps, Ranji Trophy matches. He has to play 36 days of international cricket, 76 days of domestic cricket. Total number of days on the road for Unmukt is 112 days. But I see that instead of encouraging him, you have said something like, I don't watch these cricket matches because you never know which is a fixed match. I don't say that, but in our country we go overboard with regard to sports. We have seen all the muck during the Commonwealth Games. Have you made it personal, Reverend Thampu, with Unmukt Chand? Why have you made it personal, rather?
Well, I don't think I have ever said anything more than what you have said about any of these issues. In fact, most of us like you because you're very forthright and you call a spade a spade. And I thought you would have also appreciated in some others.
I just want to know from you, what was the context in which you said that in our country we go overboard with regard to sport? You were talking in the context of Unmukt, and you say we have seen all the muck during the Commonwealth Games. You went on to say, as you have been quoted in a newspaper, I think it's the DNA, that I don't watch these cricket matches because you never know which is a fixed match. Not only is that discouraging, it is scandalous that the principal of a college in which a captain of India's World Cup winning under-19 team has made an observation which seems to be indicating and taking away from the achievements of this young man.
Now, Arnav, I must tell you that we are completely digressing from the issue.
Are we?
You are going in on some other track. Can we stay with the issue? What is the issue?
The issue is that there is a person called Unmukt Chand, who is the captain of India's under-19 team. And you are telling him that make a choice. Now, my point to you is that when Unmukt Chand was admitted in St. Stephen's College, 1 minute.
No, I'm sorry.
1 minute. Allow me to complete and I'll tell you.
No, I'm sorry.
Allow me to complete and I'll tell you.
No, allow me to be factual.
Can I present a fact to you?
I have never said, and don't attribute statements to me, Arnav. You're a responsible journalist.
Reverend Valsan, this boy who scored 80% in class 10, 74% in class 12, was admitted in your college under the sports quota. Now, your logic, if I were to follow your logic, that you have to have this minimum attendance, not pass the exam, because, you know, if you're looking for academic consistency, he has displayed a remarkable 62% in the first semester, which, as a former Delhi University student myself in the arts stream, is a commendable result. So the boy displays academic consistency.
Arnav,
all he's telling you, and allow me to, all he's telling you is let me take the exam. I could not attend classes because I'm playing for India. Why are you making it such a big deal?
Arnav, Arnav, I'm sure you're better informed than you sound. I have no rules of my own. St. Stephen's College does not have any rule of its own. These are university rules which I am duty bound to implement. And the rubrics of these rules do not leave the slightest scope for any discretionary exercise of my authority in this matter. I am left simply with the straightforward task of calculating attendance, applying the rules, deciding who qualifies, who does not. Now, it is not only just Unmukt. Every student, 1,200 students are under the same rule.
This boy was allowed to appear for his second semester examination. He managed to write 2 papers. After an intervention from the Delhi High Court, he scored a commendable 62% in the first semester. Reverend Walson, you as the principal of your college are now insisting that he should fill the attendance criteria. I'm asking you one question. Very simple question. Tell me, how do you expect Unmukt Chand to play for India, do what he is doing, and meet the attendance records? Give me a way out.
All right, let me ask. Can I ask you a question?
No, answer my question. It's a very simple question. It's a very simple question. I will repeat it.
I'll come to that. I need to ask. No, I understand your question.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. You see, Unmukt Chand is a brilliant cricket player. He's a national asset. As a commendable player of the game, he knows that he has to play the game according to its rules. You cannot play cricket without rules. How come education alone is a game which can be played without rules?
Answer the question. Therefore, today what you're saying, and now I'm going to go to the sports minister. You know, you are making this young man out to be, and the comments you made, Reverend Thampu. I personally, with all respect for you and for your college, I find it surprising that you said that I think you cannot go around life breaking frameworks. You have made this boy who is extremely determined, hardworking. In fact, I would say today, you should have been extremely proud of Unmukt Chand, and he should be an example of what merit is in our system. You have made an observation today which amounts to labeling Unmukt Chand as somebody who just wants to break rules, get away by defying rules. You didn't answer my question, by the way. I'm asking you the question again. Tell me, how do you expect Unmukt Chand to play for India and continue to be in your college, complete his education? Are you saying there's no other way? Choose.
Well, the possibility of helping him to catch up with the work missed while on tour and taking care of his attendance requirements does exist. But for any possibility to be explored and exploited, the person has to be available in the college at least some point.
How does he know that? So how does he play international cricket, domestic cricket, Ranji Trophy, Vijay Hazare Trophy, Indian Premier League, international quadrangulars against Australia, World Cup under-19, and attend class? How does he do that? This is a remarkable situation, Reverend Thampu. You got him on a sports quota. Didn't you expect him to play cricket? Or you say once you get into St. Stephen's College, you can't play cricket the way you want?
Listen, let's not be confrontational in this matter. That is not the way forward. Let's put it very clearly. Yes, Unmukt Chand was admitted in the sports quota. He is a sports person, but he was not joining a sports college. He was joining a leading institution in higher education, which is committed to excellence, and therefore is an institution that strikes a balance between academics and sports. We don't say academics or sports. We say both.
I'd like to get the sports minister into this. So basically what I am hearing, and you may disagree with me, what I am hearing is you join a college, we let you in, do as we say, follow the rules, and when we tell you make a choice, make a choice. That's what you're saying. I find that a little, a bit of an antiquated approach, but I'd like to go to the sports minister, please. The sports minister wants to say something to you. Mr. Markan, Mr. Markan, what is going on here?
That is what you are, that is what you are saying.
I tell you, Reverend Thampu, if you just put your pulse on the people of this country, if you get a sense, and I can tell you, you take an honest opinion poll in your own college, and ask people, ask the student leaders, I know there is, student unions are not allowed in St. Stephen's. Ask the student leaders and other students in your college what they think, and you will get a fair sense of how people are feeling. People are feeling very strongly about this. Very, very strongly about this. And this has opened up a huge, big debate over how we treat our sports heroes. Ajay Markan wants to say something to you. Go ahead, Mr. Markan.
Well, St. Stephen's College is one of the best colleges of our country. On one hand, when I thank St. Stephen's College for having students admitted in the college on sports quota, I think whatever the principal has just said, he has undone all good things which St. Stephen's College has done. Please don't be so rigid. There are ways which can be found out and we can do so many things. Like in this present case, why can't we have special tutorials for Unmukt Chand? Why can't we ask the university to conduct special examinations for Unmukt Chand? You take a step ahead. We are willing to work with you. Don't be so rigid. Straight away, don't say either studies or sports. You have to choose. So please don't put him into a situation where he can't do both of the things. After all, when you inducted him into the college, which is the best college, it is not only for academics, it is the overall development of a student, which includes sports. So facilitate a situation wherein he can carry forward his sports as well as academics. Don't be rigid on this.
This is, it's a classic dilemma. The boy has done so well. His father is now saying that, and rightly so, he's taken all the pleasure of this World Cup victory out by making him feel like he's a major offender. Kirti Azad also enters the debate right now. Kirti Azad, we have the principal of St. Stephen's with us. What would you like to say to him?
I spoke to him this afternoon. He promised me that nothing will happen to Unmukt and we'll give him the best from our side. But he was also scared about the RTI. All I told him is that when I was playing for college, my attendance was worse than what Unmukt has. College took a lot of pride when I was playing for my country, for my state, college and university. There were 2 years that I didn't play for college at all. But then nobody ever objected on that.
No, Kirti Azad, my question to you is, you didn't have
represented the country.
You did not have the minimum attendance requirement?
No, I didn't. I think I was worse than Unmukt.
You see,
but then Reverend Rajpal,
this is very interesting.
Who was our principal? He was a great man. He would just say, sportsman. He would announce and say, I know Kirti is not attending, but we are very proud that he's representing the country. He's representing the state, and we feel proud as Stephanians that he's doing a yeoman service.
I wonder why we are doing this today.
I was called to college. I'd already passed out.
Either we want our sports stars to now say that we will leave the country. We will not attend college in this country, because you attend college in this country, they're going to make you feel. Are you going to reconsider this? Or are you now determined? No, I will fight this man. Is this case become one this way or that for you, Reverend Thampu?
Are you asking me or no?
That question is to you.
Are you asking? All right. Grant me a minute. Arnav. When I listen to all this, I feel a complete stranger to the actual ground realities. I salute Unmukt Chand because the young man does not seem to have your kind of grievances. The media fraternity is bristling with grievances, whereas Unmukt Chand is fairly pleasant, jovial. Secondly, I will never treat lightheartedly a request made to me or a need brought to my notice. When Unmukt Chand left the country to play the World Cup, he came to see me. I sent him off with my blessings, and I assured him at that time that everything in my power will be done to help him.
Then what happened after?
I'm looking forward to the return of the boy, and he has not come back. Give him an opportunity to sort out his difficulties with the college. The college is always there to help him. We care more for Unmukt Chand than anybody else.
Let's be very specific, Reverend Thampu. What you're telling me now is that you will relax the attendance quota and not be as rigid as you seem to have been in all your observations so far.
No, I'm not going to be specific about what I'm going to do.
You won't be.
I will evolve a strategy only after. No. Why are you jumping the gun? I will evolve a strategy for helping him, facilitating him when he approaches.
When he approaches. when he approaches. Interesting. You know, interesting. You see, you are saying, and by the way, Reverend Thampu, I don't know what you meant by bristling. We're not bristling. In fact, the rest of the country and the media and people are very concerned about this. Some of the comments that you have made, Reverend Thampu, are truly, I don't want to use the word shocking,